Welcome back to the
Washington Way.
we're here again. Final video of the house. We have a walkthrough of the empty house. We hope y'all enjoy the video. We do have some talking points at the end. We had a couple comments about, how the process went and stuff like that. So we'll definitely have that at the end of the video, so stay tuned.
So a lot of people have been asking us about our overall process about purchasing a home, specifically new construction home. So a lot of things that we're going to be discussing right now will be more specifically talking about new construction homes. So let's see what we have here. One of the questions that someone asked us was, how long have we been in the house so far? So we've been in the house for almost 1 week now. When we did our walkthrough and things of that nature, our builder told us about different things around the house that we would have to pay attention to, like nail pops, etc. So with our home contract, around the 11th month, they will come in and do all of the things, kind of like refresh the home so that it's pretty much how it is when we first purchased it, because currently it's settling in.
So everything's still moving, so you'll have your cracks and your nail pops. So we'll definitely keep y'all updated on how that goes. So the real question is, how did closing day go? Woo!
If you want to talk about it, or you want me to talk about it?
We can both chime in. So closing date was an absolute nightmare. I would say everything was good. We had our U-Haul, we packed the night before. We stayed in a 2-bedroom apartment, so we got the U-Haul, packed the whole U-Haul.
I actually sprained my ankle that night.
Yeah, she sprayed the ankle, which, like, how you do that on moving day. But that morning we were supposed to go to do our final walkthrough at 11 o'clock. We got here at like 11 or 10:55.
Yes.
I'm driving the U-Haul truck. We happy. We get here and we start noticing this.
Immediately we noticed.
Yep.
We started from the outside first. So when we came and we did our walkthrough, the builder had us put blue tape markings on everything that we wanted touched up or things that we saw that needed to be fixed.
Spent an hour and a half doing it.
Hour and a half doing that. We walked and not a single bit of the blue tape that we put down was completed. We
still had a crack in our window upstairs. We didn't have a garage door. Whole door gone. So I'm like, pissed.
What is the things around?
The weather strip around the garage wasn't there. It wasn't in the back door. Some of the paint, he marked a lot of the places that we put blue paint with his screwdriver. So he put those marks and they were still there.
Yeah.
So it was an absolute mess. We had a couple options. We really didn't have that many options.
Not at all.
So our lease was up. We wanted to turn in our keys on the 1st. And we had the U-Haul pack. So it's like, we can't go back to the apartment because where we go sleep? I mean, we slept on the floor the night of. But we wasn't going to do that again. We knew that we were going to.
Terrible.
Yeah, it was very terrible. Do not recommend.
And we got an air mattress too, but we don't have a pump for it.
Yeah, so.
Ooh, child to ghetto.
Yeah, but I mean, we had a pretty bad closing date. The builder wasn't actually there. So what happened was, it was around the holidays where we closed. So it was after Christmas, but right before New Year's. So the company, DR Horton, gave their employees an optional 7 days off because of COVID, and they knew they were going to be around family. And our particular builder took advantage of that, which killed us because, you know, we worked so hard to get this house and we're ready for moving day, and
it's not moving
nothing.
Ready.
It's not moving ready. So we had to go sign documents at the attorney office at 1 o'clock that day. So literally from 11 to 12:30, we're going around. They brought in painters. The builder put in a new window, a new door. We telling them paint here, this needs to be fixed, this needs to be fixed. And we had the option of either waiting until January 4th because that was the next available day to sign our documents for closing, which we wasn't gonna do that because we had like U-Haul packed, or we let them finish everything while we're at the attorney's office. So
I do want to add this. The most important part of this whole process that we are extremely grateful for is having an amazing realtor.
Yes.
Because our realtor told us about situations like this.
Yep.
Even with the U-Haul, like he told us, you know, if you do that, even before we even decided to do that, when we first started working with him, these are things that may happen. So when they happened, we were, I won't say that we were upset, but we were kind of like, okay, we knew this was going to happen. So we weren't like freaking out or going off or doing this, that, the third. We kind of just adjusted and see what can be done with the cards that was dealt to us at the time. So having a realtor who really know their stuff is so important, and who can give you examples of the worst case scenario of what can happen, especially with new construction homes, and really giving you the tea of what's real and what's to be expected is so important, because we went in, again, everything was perfect all the way up until closing.
Yep.
Literally.
And one thing that we did, it hurt us. We did come by the house, I want to say Christmas, the day after Christmas, but we only looked at the outside of the house. What we should have did was go to the front office and let's go see the inside, because that would have helped us out a lot. But you know, once again, it's on the builder. Like, you got to make sure your stuff is done. We're paying this much money for a house, get it done. Yes. But yeah, actually the closing part at the attorney's office was only like 10 to 15
minutes. Yeah, that was really good.
The mortgage company that we went with, they had us sign he signed all the documents before, so we got in. He's like, here's this is what it means. I signed it. We were in and out, got the keys within 25 minutes. And I know some people take hours to, you know, go over the documents and fill it out. So that was really good with us. But
what we can say, we won't completely, you know, trash the experience.
Yeah.
Once the people, what would we call the lady who was at the agent?
The leasing agent.
The leasing agent. Well, I guess it's not really a lease, is it?
No, it's a consultant.
Yeah.
Sales consultant.
The sales consultant for our property. She was off that day, and I mean, they brought us a nice rug. They brought us some little things to kind of cheer us up. You know, granted, that doesn't. I mean, it was a nice gesture, but you know, that just says a lot about the company. Everybody isn't going to be perfect. Again, we are spending our money, so we expect a certain level of quality when we get here, not blue tape everywhere. But we do respect the fact that once things weren't done, they got done immediately. We've been in the house for a week and everything is done for the most part.
They've been coming, so we did have to have some things fixed, like some of the flooring right here was like seeping in a little bit, so they did come take up the floor and lay cement. They did come paint little things for us. They did put the weather strips and stuff like that. So they're actually working with us. I would say, you know, if they were actually done building with all the homes, they probably wouldn't, you know, come help us with anything. So it is definitely a blessing that they're still building on houses down the street from us. The actual manager of the builder came and talked to me personally, and I got his number, and he let me know that is there anything that needs to be done, just hit him up. So I did see a lot of videos on DR Horton on YouTube, and you know, they were talking bad about DR Horton. I don't think it's the company, I think it's the people of the company, which, I mean, that falls into a rep for the company. But I just think in this situation that we were in, we were actually supposed to close on the 15th of December, which we wouldn't have ran into this issue, but since we closed during 2 different holidays and COVID, you know, it's just how it happened.
So on a scale 1 to 10, what would you give the DR Horton home buying experience?
I would give it a 7. I'll give it a 7.
A 7? I thought you were going to say 8.
I was about to give it an 8, but it's like, I feel like communication-wise, they could have been better. They were doing a lot of last-minute stuff.
Yes.
The builder.
I'll give them a B. I want to say a C. That's kind of harsh. Because literally everything was good all the way up until closing.
Yeah, I mean,
And that was really on that builder was just trash, honestly. I wouldn't put it on the whole company. It was that builder that was trash.
Yeah, the other builder that came in, he was a really nice guy, and he came and knocked everything out unexpectedly. But overall, we're still in love with the house, even though closing date didn't go exactly as we planned it. We are very excited to show y'all some of the upgrades that we've done with the house, some of the appliances that we went with. Just show you how we literally put up.
Spent that stimulus check money.
You wild. But yeah, we put in a lot of hard work already, and it's only been a week. You know, we put up blinds.
Well, you put up blinds. I give you all the credit to that.
How
How many windows was it? 1, 2,
9
3,
windows.
9 windows.
Yeah. So our house came with front blinds, but it didn't come with the back or side blinds. So we did have to go purchase that. So if y'all want to update on that or any comments on that, put it down below. If y'all want to see, you know, the process of me doing that, putting up the blinds and stuff, I did take videos of that. But yeah, we'll keep y'all updated with the next part of the house. Let us know if y'all want to see any updated part of the house. Let us know how y'all feel about the video. And that's it, really.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
And we out. Chill.